Hi soul family, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video, off the bat, this collective that I'm speaking to, a lot of you guys just went through a major tower moment. Some of you guys may still be in this tower moment, but what I'm hearing is it's been rough. It's been rough. Like, some of you guys are really listening to like rain sounds, like water sound frequencies to really calm your nerves, because your entire world is turned upside down. And a lot of you guys laid your entire, like, you completely surrender yourself over to the divine. Some of you guys really did a real act of surrender. And what I'm seeing is a lot of people may think you're crazy. A lot of people may think that you've maybe lost it. Like, they don't understand you. They don't get you anymore. It's like you're feeling a lot more independent and isolated because, like, the people around you don't really understand what you're going through, or that, like, your faith is just completely trusted in the divine at this time, and you're not the same person that you used to be. I see that whoever met you maybe like before this tower moment, they don't know you now. They don't know you now. And you've really come to a place where you are okay with being by yourself. And as I'm saying that, my voice is cracking because you guys, this collective, you're coming from codependency. You're coming from a really bad mental place where before your thoughts were really running your life, but now you've mastered your own mind. You've really done the spiritual work, and you've completely given your life over to God. You've given your life over to the universe. And the people that knew you a year ago, they don't know you anymore. And now it's like I'm hearing you have to reintroduce yourself. And things may feel a little bit like there's a little bit of anxiety that's coming up, even though you've surrendered and you're just kind of just allowing what's happening at this point, because you know that the divine has a greater plan over your life. There's still this anxiety that's coming up. So some of you guys may be smoking to alleviate that anxiety. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck we have the Nine of Wands. So a lot of you guys are really setting healthy boundaries right now. So you've set a lot of boundaries in your life, and it really took out, I'm getting that it really, a lot of people left your life after this. And you're naturally a person that you like having friends, but you're realizing that the people who you choose to call friends is important. Who you choose, you can't just pick anybody out of being lonely. So the divine really put you through this experience. Like, the divine really put you through lessons so that you can stop allowing any and everybody to just be around you, because you need to realize that you are very special. Like, you are a lot more special than you even know. I know that a lot of you guys are your self-love has improved, but you still don't even see yourself fully as how the divine sees you. And you have to realize that you can't just be letting any and everybody around your energy, because other people see that in you and they take advantage of your kindness. They take advantage of you because they see that you're insecure, so they feel like they can get away with anything. So that's why you had to, like, cut a lot of people off, and now you're really rocking by yourself. A lot of you guys have been in isolation for a good minute, but you're really okay with being by yourself. Before, I'm seeing that in the past, when you were isolated, you used to feel so like something was wrong with you. Like, before, being by yourself made you feel like something was wrong with you, so you tried to fill yourself, like, your time with other people. So you were very codependent, but you've let that go, and you really learned that there's nobody that's gonna come and deliver happiness to you. You have to be happy by yourself in order to experience genuine people. Like, you can't just, you're realizing that not having a lot of friends is not a problem. You rather have quality friends rather than have just any and everybody around you. And this took a lot of courage. I'm seeing that, to fully surrender over to the divine, there was a lot of tears. Like, I've seen just rain pouring down. There was just a lot of tears. You had to cry and really just face your shadow, your demons. But the thing is, the universe was preparing you for a leadership position, because you guys are meant to be leaders. And a lot of you guys have anxiety and you're shy, and you're really like, you're wondering like, why me? Like, is the universe sure? Is the universe sure? Why would you pick me? I'm not even like the best. And the universe is saying that you need to see that you are the best. Even if there's other people around you, you rule your own reality. Like, this is your reality. It doesn't matter what everybody else is doing. It doesn't matter if this person does it this way. Everybody has their own unique style. And the reason why, and you need to see that you are meant for this position. Whatever position that the universe is putting you in, you're meant for it. And you're really just, right now, I feel like you're in the waiting room. You're in the waiting area. Like, some of you guys may be seeing glimpse of this new reality that you're in, because that after the tower moment, you really entered into a completely new reality. You're seeing glimpse of it, like trickles of blessings coming in, and you're feeling that energy, and it may be making you anxious because maybe you're not used to good things. Like, maybe you're used to like the rug being pulled from underneath you, but Spirit is saying that that's no longer going to be like a problem. Some of you guys, like, this act of surrender that you've done, like, you've realized that things are going to constantly be changing in your life, and sometimes things are going to go unexpected things are going to happen. So you can either grovel in it and allow it to make you feel anxious, or you can go with the flow. And a lot of you guys are learning to go with the flow, and that's kind of making you come off as like a madman. Some of you guys may have recently gotten something done with I'm seeing maybe stitches. Some of you guys may have stitches that need to be removed. So right now, Spirit is calling you guys to really take care of yourself, pour into you, because you just came out of, like, babes, you just came out of war. I feel like that's the best way to describe it. You just came out of war. Like, you were fighting for your life. Like, I'm seeing you sliding down the wall crying, but it wasn't like a good way. A lot of you guys were facing your shadow. You were facing those lies that used to have your mind all like frigged up. I'm gonna just say frigged because, you know, YouTube. But like, you really just, you've been reaffirming to yourself the truth. Like, you've been rewriting your story, rewriting your limited beliefs that you had before. You were telling you, and the thing is, like, I'm picking up on fear. In terms of, you're afraid of this success, you're afraid of this wealth, but like, you're tired of being afraid of it, so you're just doing it anyway. You're just like, frig this. Either I can sit here and grovel and be sad and poor, or I can go after my dreams and listen to what the divine said is meant for me. And a lot of you guys are really realizing that you're marching to the beat of your own drum. That's the best way to say it. You're marching to the beat of your own drum, and you're realizing that you're finding your own rhythm, like your own balance between your masculine and feminine energies. Before, maybe you were before, I'm seeing that maybe like you were passive with your life, but now you're like, you're more of an active participant in your life. Before, you just let life happen to you, but now you're just like, listen, I don't want to be bent over and frigged by life anymore. I'm gonna make something of myself. So I'd rather make something of myself or die trying, or rather than not. Like, you're no longer just, I don't know how to say it, like wasting your life, like sitting there letting time pass you by. I think that's the best way to put it. You're no longer on that frequency. You're just like, you know what? Even if I'm moving one step at a time, I'm going to get to my goals. And that's one thing that I see that other people really admire about you, because a lot of people have fear around their goals. They don't even attempt it. They don't even attempt half the shadow work that this collective has done. Like, you guys, I don't know. Like, the best thing I could say is you're really cool. Like, you're really cool. Like, you're really cool. I feel like people always learn something from you when they meet you. Okay, so some of you guys, I feel like you know that spirit is putting you into a leadership position, but like you're not fully seeing the plan. You don't really understand the plan. You don't even know where the hell you going. You're really just like winging it. You're winging it, but there's also this feeling of like imposter syndrome when you're doing whatever it is that this is. Like you feel like, I feel like this collective I'm talking to, you don't give yourself enough credit. You really need to, I'm like attempt to not you really need to write a letter to yourself about all the things you are proud of. Like write a letter being proud of yourself for all the things that you accomplished in this past year, because this collective I'm speaking to, you did a lot of healing, but because you can't really see it or touch it, you kind of underestimate yourself. So it's like, even if you don't know where you're going, you're always going to end up in the right place. You are always in the right place at the right time. Like you are exactly where you need to be. This is exactly what you're meant to do. Like you found your purpose, but you're still feeling like, oh my god, are you sure? Like, why me? Why does the universe think that this would be a good idea for me? Maybe you are afraid of being seen. Maybe in the past when you were seen, you were probably like, maybe I'm getting like this collective was publicly embarrassed at some point in their life. You faced shame, and it was very embarrassing. I feel like I'm getting when you were a child. Some of you guys could be a Sagittarius, Gemini. Maybe some of you guys are meant to be speakers in the public eye. Some of you guys are very spiritual. Like I'm getting shamans. A lot of you guys, you have to find back your strength. I think that a lot of the things that you've been through in the past really tested your strength. It really tested your strength. It really tested who you were. I'm seeing that you went from being and feeling like a victim to really just mastering your own reality, like coming back home to yourself and finally realizing that you do deserve to have good things in life. Like you don't have to struggle or climb a heavy, I'm saying you don't have to climb all these mother trucking steps. You don't have to work so hard for your success. And I think that's also why this feels a little uncomfortable to you, because the universe is showing you that you can be very successful with the spiritual gifts that you have naturally, but you don't have to work as hard as you were before. Because some of you guys used to work so hard till the brakes fell off. Like your masculine energy was the only thing in the seat, because maybe you learned that I only have me to protect me. Maybe you were abused from a very young age, so you learned that I have to protect myself, I have to be there for myself. So you took on this masculine energy, but the universe really put you back in touch with your feminine energy and put you back in balance. So a lot of you guys are realizing that you can't just be writing down long ass to-do lists like you used to back in the day and getting them all done at once, because it's leading to burnout. So you found like a healthy balance where you get to relax, really take care of yourself, and then do what it is that you need to do. So you're like slowly learning how to become an even better leader. Because when you're a leader, you have to continuously learn. You can't just stop learning. Like some of you guys are really fearing the change that you're experiencing right now. You're fearing it. It's because it's unknown. You're not used to things being good for you. Like right now, you guys are in a very peaceful energy, but your body's feeling uncomfortable in it. So what I'm saying to this collective is try listening to sound bath frequencies for your nervous system, because that resistance, that fear that you're feeling, it's because your body is used to being in fight or flight mode your entire life. All my life I had to fight, is what I'm hearing for this collective, because you just went through a major rebirth. But the person you are now, you have to get to know that person again, because the person that you were before was maybe you were, I'm seeing that you were easy to crash out. You were always crashing out. Like anybody said any type of words to you, you were just like, you would defend yourself to the death. You would defend yourself to the death. But you're realizing before that used to drain your energy. People were draining your energy, because it's now it's if you're misunderstood, you don't care. You're just you know what, those that are meant to understand me will understand me. Those that are meant to be in my life will be in my life. You're not fighting against you're not fighting to keep anyone in your life anymore, and that's saving you a lot of peace. That's you're protecting your energy. I think that's the best way to put it. You're protecting your energy, and anybody that needs to go, you're not afraid to set that boundary. You're not afraid to cut those people off. You have that courage now because you don't care how other people see you. Before, you would keep other people in your life because you're a people pleaser. You were worried about how they viewed you, but now you don't care. You're just like, you know what, I have me, I'm good with my own energy. So if you're not meant to be here, that is it. If spirit gives you the intuition, that feeling, that gut feeling, you listen to it now. Like before, in the past, you didn't, and it led to so much suffering. But you really had to. I see that you recently ended something with someone, and that really led you down this path. Like that was your catalyst moment to realizing, you know what, I am a leader. I do this. My energy is sacred. You're realizing that before, your energy was what was making people appear to be a lot better than they actually were, because you were always trying to make everybody feel good. Like I see that you were just like the sun, like in everybody else's life, but no one was there for you in that same way. And you're realizing that you have to love yourself in the ways that you wish other people do, so that when other people do leave your life, it's not painful because you give that to yourself already. Oh God, you guys are deep. Oh my God, you guys are deep. You guys are really deep. Like I'm like blushing. You guys are deep. I love that for you. I can feel like the heaviness of the heart when I say that, because it's just like you guys have been through so much. You've been through so much. And I see that your manifestations are coming into your reality a lot quicker than you expected. And some of you guys may also be fearing that. You might be like, oh my God, like, am I sure? Am I ready for this leadership position? But Spirit is really pushing you out there. They're putting you out there quickly. And people are seeing you, babes. And they're loving you. They're loving your authenticity. They're loving how you just come off as like secure in yourself. And a lot of people aren't secure in themselves. So that's rare. That's rare. Like I'm seeing people just like when you go into rooms, people can't help but look at you. It's like you're everybody's type. Like that's making me blush when I say that. It's like you're everybody's type. Oh, you're a cutie patootie. God damn it. So I'm seeing for you guys that are very confused about where you're headed, Spirit is going to be providing some form of clarity soon. Some form of clarity is coming in for you soon. Some of you guys could be a Libra, or you can have Libra placements. I'm seeing, you know, for some of you guys, this person that really catapulted you into this healing journey, getting Scorpio vibes, like Scorpio, Cancer, but like they appeared to be very sweet at first, and then there was like this big switch. There was this big switch on you, and it really hurt your heart. It really hurt your heart. Like I'm seeing that you really had to do deep healing for that, and you're still like, you're better now, but you're still like you're honoring every emotion that comes up, but you're realizing you can't keep putting your heart through these things. Like you have to make sure that people, you don't just trust without like getting to know someone. You don't just say somebody's your bestie because they're available. Like that's not safe for your heart, because you're a very highly sensitive, very intuitive, very empathic person, and not everybody is deserving of that love. Not everybody deserves that love like so freely. It's you've been through a lot. I'm seeing that you've given your heart to like everybody that you've been in a relationship with, and it's like they said some really hurtful things to you. Like they were not, when those relationships ended, it was like I feel like this group I'm speaking to, you knew their flaws. Like you understood their flaws, right? But it's like they judged you in such a way that you were just like, if I had said half the things about you, like we wouldn't have been friends, or we wouldn't have been together. But you guys you just, I don't like, this energy is hard to explain. It's hard to explain, but it's like this feeling. I'm feeling the feeling. And now it's like you're reflecting back on those past relationships, and you're just like, you know what? These people were never meant to be in my life in the first place. And that's okay, because you guys are getting new people come into your life that are on the same frequency as you. And I'm seeing these people that are coming in, they may have fire placements. They may be in Aries, Sag, Leo. They have a lot more courage and bravery and confidence. I'm seeing that the people that you used to be friends with, they were very insecure. And whenever you were shining, they couldn't let you have your moment. They couldn't let you have your moment. And it broke your heart. It broke your heart. Damn. Whew. This collective it's... Any other messages, Spirit? I feel like this collective that I'm speaking to, you are a very powerful person. You're a very powerful person, and I think you need to be less hard on yourself. I think a lot of the words that were said to you before you ended certain relationships, they played on your mind for a good while before you were able to, like, this is before you started mastering your thoughts and quieting those noises. Like, they played in your mind for a good while. You always wonder if you ended things right, or if you did this person right, or if you were a good person to this person, to the people that, like, you ended relationships with. You always wondered if you were a good person, if you were a good friend. And it's like, they wanted you to feel like you weren't, but honey, like, everybody was addicted to your energy. Everybody was sucking your energy dry, because I'm seeing tired. You was tired. You was tired in them friendships. Like, you always had to you were the emotional, like, you always had to stabilize other people's emotions. Like, they used you for, like, that. Your kind heart was very soothing for a lot of anxious people, a lot of insecure people, low energy people who kept sucking your energy dry. Energy vampires were like, they were attracted to you, honey. Like, they were sucking your energy up. So a lot of you guys do need to surrender perfectionism, because I feel like the way you hold yourself to this very high standard, but Spirit is saying that, like, it's okay for you to make mistakes. I feel like that's also the lesson that you had to learn. It's okay for you to make mistakes. It's okay for you to not be perfect, because nobody's perfect. And anybody who expects you to be perfect, those aren't your people, because you are realizing that you are a big mess, and it's okay to be a big mess. But yeah. Interesting. Okay, so some of you guys, you're in the beginning stages of your purpose, and maybe you're not making any money yet. So you have to really just be so very focused, very disciplined. But Spirit's saying keep going. Like, this is what you wanted to do, and you are not an imposter. You are really good at what you do. People appreciate you sharing your light. People appreciate you getting on and talking and sharing your voice, because some of you guys may be speakers, but some of you guys may feel bored right now. Like, maybe you're okay with your own company, but it's just like, you're just like, well, Spirit, where's the razzle dazzle, where's the fun? Like, my life is slowed down. So some of you guys are in a rest period because you just went through so much. So Spirit's putting you through rest, like, just actual rest. Maybe a lot of things in your life may be canceling right now. Maybe you're being forced to really just be at home, be with yourself, and simply rest. So unexpected things could be happening, unexpected cancellations. Some of you guys have a lot of fire in your chart. That might be why you can't sit still. That may be why you can't sit still. You're probably just like, oh my god, I need to be stimulated. This is so bored. This is so boring. I just keep hearing, I'm bored. I'm bored. Somebody come help me. I'm bored. Maybe you guys could, like, start a new hobby. But even when I say that, I just hear Spirit saying, no, they need a rest. Don't start nothing else. You need rest. So that might be for somebody. If you know, you know. If you know, you probably haunted. You're probably always doing something. Let's see. Okay, so a lot of you guys who so you guys are no longer like standing, you guys are no longer in that warrior mentality. I'm seeing a lot of like warriors who have put down their swords. You've just rested your sword down. You're different in the terms of like you're not looking for arguments anymore. You're not trying to win an argument anymore. Before you would always try to win an argument or have the last word, but now you're just agreeing to disagree because you're just like, it's not worth my energy. It's not worth my energy. You can't win. You can't win. Nobody wins, because at the end of the day your energy is drained, and some people feed off of that. You're also realizing that some people, they don't care if they hurt you or say certain things. For them it's all about the attention. Maybe those people never got any attention growing up. Maybe they were abandoned by their family, or maybe they just weren't the favorite kid. I don't know why I'm hearing that, but maybe they just weren't the favorite kid, and maybe they weren't the favorite kid, and you're realizing that it's just best to avoid those type of people. Those people who just always constantly look for drama. Because I'm realizing that you would tell people certain like spiritual things. This is why you are going to be put in a leadership position. You have certain tips that you would say to people. Like you would tell them, okay, do this, do that to help your life if they come to you for advice. But you're realizing that people will come to you for advice and not take the advice because they're not ready to change. They have to really be ready to change. So some of you guys may have laid down a boundary with a friend that been like, okay, like you seem to like drama, so what I'm going to say is when you are ready to actually start your healing journey, then I will be of help to you, but until then you're not going to be wasting your energy on people who want to stay in the same position. So I'm seeing that may have ended some friendships for you or some relationships for you, and I feel like that kind of broke your heart a little bit, because it's just like you thought that you could bring certain people with you on this journey and you didn't get to. But Spirit's saying that those people weren't meant to come with you anyways. you be trying to Captain Save a Hoe, so you had to really learn that harsh lesson, and that's why everything came crumbling down for you. Maybe you had certain plans with these people and you had to rearrange your entire life. Your life was like literally turned upside down. Your whole like view of yourself, your friendships, everything. Spirit took everything out of your life, but not in a way in terms of like everything that wasn't good for you, in terms of like that was draining your energy. And the reason why you know this is because now that those things are not in your life, you feel a lot of peace. So you guys, yeah, you're right now you're in isolation and you're feeling bored. You're feeling so bored. Yeah, you guys are not really around people right now. You're not doing people right now. But it's just like you want your life to kind of pick up pace. But Spirit's saying it's slowed down right now for a reason, because you've done a lot of healing. You've done a lot of purging. So your body is really needing to catch up to you. It needs to catch up to you. Even your reality is trying to catch up to you because you're just that great. Like, you guys are so cool. I'm like literally seeing you just keep on shedding these limited beliefs. You just keep on shedding you sitting there, you friends with your demons. You're friends with your demons. And can you teach me? That's how I'm feeling. Like, you guys are so cool. So your lack of confidence in yourself right now, is it's just because you kind of have to get used to this energy now. Like, your life has changed. I'm sorry, but like you're no longer the person that keeps expecting unexpected. Like, you're not gonna be the person that has to deal with a bunch of things not going your way anymore. Like, you literally can manifest fast as hell right now. Like, you're literally just that cool, and you're that tapped in. Like, that's how, like, your energy right now, the reality that you're anchoring into, this is one that you can just write down what you want to manifest, say what you want to manifest, and Spirit's just like, delivered. And you may be like, huh? What's going on? Usually I had to work and fight. All my life I had to fight for this. And that's not happening anymore. You're done with that. You're done with that, honey. You're done with that. It's finito. Some of you guys may be a Virgo. I'm seeing you're very, You're very, like, you know like, you have plans. Like, I feel like you have a lot of goals. You have a lot of goals. And you may feel like these things are not gonna really happen, but you still know that they're gonna happen. It's like you know, but you still have doubt. That's the best way to put it. So some of you guys, I'm really getting that you're ready to move forward, and you're ready to leave home. You're ready for a fresh new scenery. You feel like you learned all the lessons that you needed to learn right now in the place that you are, and you're ready for like a fresh new place to look at. And you're leaving the past in the past. You're leaving the past in the past. But some of you guys are still struggling with a bit of forgiveness for like the type of pain you're feeling in terms of like the things you had to let go of, the people you had to let go of. But it's not like in a resentful way. I think maybe this forgiveness is for you. It's for yourself. You have to forgive yourself. It's like you have a big heart, so you can understand where people are coming from. But when it comes to you, this like Virgo energy I'm getting, like, you're very hard on yourself. You're very hard on yourself. And Spirit saying like that's something you also have to leave in the past, because that can't come with you. Like, you have to meet yourself with compassion always, not just on the good days, not just on the days when you're feeling high emotions. Okay, you are worthy of compassion all the time. So those are my messages, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Share this with a friend. I love you guys. Have a good day.